Hi everyone. I was like, at first.
You have ears. First of all, you're not sharing. I
Oh,
just realized.
did you just? Did you just? Wait, I'm not OBS sharing.
Yeah.
I have the virtual camera on.
I mean, you're not sharing on Discord.
Uh, Hold on,
That's
guys.
not the same thing. Because this is the first time I'm seeing these ears. I'm like, because I put on the YouTube. Change. Oh. Okay. There it is. No.
Y'all, my bad. Hi, Leanne. Welcome to the stream. So I'll be honest. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but
There's so much to talk about. It's just
you know what, Jazz, lead us on this journey because I really
this journey.
I'll be
I was
honest.
even like, the chat can lead us on this journey. That's what I was going to say.
This too, we stream so you can entertain us. Welcome to the new kind of stream. It's different.
I mean,
it's experimental.
I can talk about how much I like aespa and Red Velvet.
Should we start with that? Let's start with that.
Well, that's the only thing I can talk about. That's all I saw. I mean, I could talk about. I saw that there was something new about Keena, and
she's now the CEO of Attract.
Imagine she like released like text messages about like how she was like telling the other members like, why are we letting the parents like dictate if we should go to the meetings, the mediation meetings?
Yeah,
because apparently the parents are the reason that the other girls didn't go, and so she was kind of like calling out the parents, it seemed like.
Ooh, that would be good because I actually have a Keena picture. Guys, look how I upgraded this. Isn't it so cute and kawaii? The answer is yeah. It does say kill chill, and I think it's chill kill. So I was practicing the new titling.
It's a kill chill.
Listen,
I mean, chill kill's not even a thing.
I was gonna say neither makes sense. Red Velvet. But
like Wendy tried to explain it in that video with was it Mujin? Is that his name?
Who?
Is it Mujin?
I don't
the
even
singer
know who
guy.
That is. Mugen?
You know when he invites people onto a show and then they sing different songs.
Oh, I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that, but I saw a thumbnail. But I also never watched that show ever, so I don't know who that is. But.
I like watching it because like if I like the vocalist, they like sing like 3 different songs, and then they'll sing a song with him, and it's usually like just nice to see good singers sing.
Oh, that's cute.
But she like Wendy was like saying like what chill kill is, and I honestly don't remember what she said, but I was like, that didn't explain why you call it chill kill. What you just said. Like none of that made any sense.
Do you remember what the song was about? Because I'll be honest, I don't even remember what the lyrics were about.
Well, it's like, don't think about tomorrow. Da, 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 da. I think it's like having a bad day, but then realizing that it gets better or something.
Okay, where are these?
Like in the video, it's basically like they killed someone, and then they're like, they run away, and like they're like, oh, let's have a party, and then they dance in front of the freaking police cars, and I was like, okay.
That was kind of funny to me. But yeah, I completely did not get that music video, and I was just like, yeah, sure, let's have fun. Especially when they're in the costumes, or maybe not costumes. I don't know.
Oh, like the wings and whatnot?
Yeah, that really confused me.
Yeah.
I give it a 2 out of 10.
Wow. I give it a 10. Well, I give it an 8.
Interesting. I just feel like it's separately decent, but I just don't like how the song like went, like the direction the song went in. Georgie S says, sorry guys, I cannot read. Oh my god. First of all, twin them. Well, not really twins, but both Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon.
Oh.
Oh my god, open bar app. Yes, this is the night. Oh, what you drinking on, Jazz? She's like,
my legal team says water. I'm kidding. It's Pinot Grigio.
Hey, Grey Goose.
Oh. Well, 2 different things.
Let's pretend this is Grey Goose, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so okay, so Chill Kill is a flop. What was the other song? Just kidding.
Drama.
Just kidding, because Red Velvet will see this and actually think I think it's a flop. I just don't like it that much, but it's not a flop. Red Velvet can never flop, period.
Well, you didn't like Psycho either, so I mean...
That's true. They're similar, I guess. A little?
Kind of. I can see like
Chorus-wise.
Psycho mixed with one of their summer like songs. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Like it's the Red Velvet concept, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like both of them in one song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so Drama.
Drama mama.
I would say my least favorite aespa title track, but it's not a bad song.
Really?
Not a bad
I
song.
love that
though.
song. Especially the ending part. When she's like, you know I'm savage. Da-na-na-na-na. Like, it just sounds so good. And then they all just look so good. It just...
yeah. I will say that like when they have like the random R&B-ish breakdown, like gospel belt breakdown in all their songs, like I feel like that's an SM staple, especially with like NCT and aespa or whatever. But I just like good singing. Like what do you want from me? But yeah. I do admit that all the girls in the back is very catchy to yell, but like the chorus is kind of just like, why are you screaming at me? Like,
I'm
vibes.
surprised because you like that I forgot. I'm a baddie, bet the baddie, did it,
pretty little risky buddy. Hey,
it's the same vibe to me.
Dare.
In fact, I mean, I can't even blame you because to me, Baddie's not as good as Drama, but it's all right.
Let's end the Let's just end the podcast because I'm tired of this IVE slander. You better not.
It's not. I literally love I Am. That's like their best song to me.
You need to love all the songs, okay?
Our
dives are coming
after
through.
like will never grace my ears ever.
That song was avant-garde and it was ahead of its time. All right, so
no, it was behind and ahead at the same time. That's why it wasn't good.
How dare. You'll understand in a few years when the rest of the music industry finally catches up. Let's talk about Boss by NCT. I was listening to that song. It's good. Like, I don't know.
So random.
I was just thinking because Lucas
Let's
is
go back 5 years.
Ew, that song is not
Boss.
5 years old.
I want to say, what was that, like 2018?
I will cease to exist this instant.
I'll say 4.
True. I will cease to exist.
2018, yeah. Because it was like the NCT 18, and like they had 18 members at that point, and it was 2018. It was very interesting.
It's like I knew that, but then I also was shocked. Too many. Try again.
Well, now there's 20. Well, no, actually, no. It's probably back now to 18.
Damn.
Oh no! Actually, it increased because of that new team.
Oh, NCT new team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they release another song?
I think they're gonna release an actually Japanese song, like a fully Japanese. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I think they're like listed for either this quarter or next quarter.
Mm-hmm. I want to keep them on my radar because I'm trying to learn Japanese, so I need to incorporate more Japanese speaking groups in my life.
Their first song was a lot of English, so
which is strange. That reminds me of throwback when Big Bang first started doing stuff in Japan. For some reason, all
B
this
to the I to the G, B to the A N G. Was that Japanese?
I don't like most of their songs were just in English for some reason. I was so confused. I mean, I was like, hey, I can understand it. But like it was really random. But then they started doing Japanese songs. But yeah, their first song. Like, what is that one song? Oh my God. No, I don't even remember. Oh my God. I used to listen to their songs all the time. Why don't I remember? I'm a fake stan.
It was specifically Japanese?
No, this one was like their English songs. Oh, I know a lot of their what is that one? Hold on. They have one that like when I was like super like into them. I don't even know when this was. Maybe 2010. Gara Gara Go. Gotta go. Haven't say B-I-G to the bang. Da 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 da.
They just like saying their name. With the B to the I to the G. B to the A-N-G. Chicka chicka.
When they have nothing else, they're like, it's very Jason Derulo vibes, you know? They gotta.
Oh gosh.
Anytime they run out of
anything
lyrics,
to say.
they're like, I mean, it works. Dang, a lot of songs they say that though. Now that you mentioned it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, hot. I don't know a single lyric. That's so crazy. Okay,
I can know that song.
It was like one of their Japanese songs, like random 2010 songs. But I used to listen to this every day. I was obsessed. Sick. I was a stan. I was. Okay. Oh, see, it only used to showing me the. Okay, I give up. They had this one song that sounded exactly like a Lady Gaga song, and I was like, Miss Gaga, you need to send them to jail. You need to sue them because they done stole your whole. It sounded like Poker Face, and I was so confused. They were just.
Well, that was a style back then.
That's low key true. I wanna read this comment. Leanne says, I saw somewhere that Drama was originally the climate change song that SM wanted Espa
can we go through that? I didn't get to read it. I think I posted.
Did you put it in the chat?
I think I sent it to you.
It's
in Reddit, on Reddit.
Okay. Yeah, I skimmed. I saw a Twitter post about it, and I skimmed, and I was like, I didn't even know. I don't even remember that. Like, it kind of like vaguely sounded familiar, the climate song, but maybe I thought it was a fever dream.
No, it was like part of like when that they were like fighting over like Calco and a hive, I think. I think people brought up one of the things was like SM was trying to make Espa sing about climate change. And people were like, oh, yeah, he's gotta go. It makes sense that he had to go.
He's gotta go. That's kind of, he's just trying to, you know, promote like being worldly and conscious. How dare?
Imagine. I plant trees. I plant trees
with
my trees in the back. With my furs in the back. Like, what in the world?
Bow. That would be my jam.
People would be like, people were already side-eyeing, what was it? Next Level? When she was like, the sacrifices part. I mean, people were like, what are you talking about?
That was just insane, though. That was actually
or was it Savage? Whichever one it was.
I think it was Savage. Dang, I'm kind of forgetting. No offense, but their songs always got that same structure. Like, it's like
it has the SM structure.
That's so true. That's funny though.
But it still gets me each time I come back.
Right? I can't quit you. Okay, I'm trying to get this thing on. Oh yeah, I forgot that I accidentally deleted the split scene. Guys, never grow old. You forget things. Okay, let me read this up. Okay, so this is coming from Kawiabu. And it says, Isuman, original lyrics for Aespa Drama delayed their comeback. Oh, it delayed their comeback? Mama, yeah. I need him to be for real. Aespa made their comeback with their fourth mini Drama and are currently promoting the same title track with the same name. Okay, Drama second mini album following the success of their mini album My World. Amid their comeback preparations in May, fans expressed concern for the group as SM Entertainment was undergoing an internal configuration that saw SM 3.0 come to life. I love, you can't see my cursor, but the winter outfit, I think Che Chaewon from
Oh
the
yeah.
Seraphim Run. This is so cute.
And Shua.
Oh, she did in Queen Card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one I first saw it.
I think, yeah, me too. But this is so cute. Like, they really are just one of them wears no Inkigai, be like, here, girl, and then give it, like, they just pass it her. Whose outfit is it?
Just imagine.
But it's so cute. Oh my god. And the way they styled it on Winter is really, really cute here, too, with the little scarf. So 2K, or Y2K. Okay, so let's see where it says. Okay. Wait. Okay. Circulated. Winter's reassurance circulated amid claims from SM Entertainment, from our co-CEO Lee Sung-soo, that the company's founder Lee Soo-man had caused aespa's planned comeback at the beginning of the year to be delayed due to the members becoming upset with Lee Soo-man's plan to incorporate themes of planting trees and sustainability into their songs. Lee Sung-soo claimed that the lyrics drove the aespa members to tears. They're like, I don't want to plant the
trees. With how powerful it was. They were like, I want to plant trees. I want to sing this song.
Causing the delay in their comeback as changes were made to the song. We dropped the original. Drop the Snyder Cut, because we need to know what that tree song was going to sound. Like,
oh, it sounded so bad.
Interesting.
I can't imagine.
Oh, okay, so maybe here's where the source is. Recently, the aespa members revealed that they were supposed to release Drama instead of Spicy in early 2023 and had been working on the song for the past year. An industry insider reported to the Fact News, a media outlet in Korea, that Drama was the song that Lee Soo-man attempted to make about sustainability, with lyrics that had initially upset the aespa members. According to their insider, the melody, lyrics, arrangement were completely redone. Oh, so it doesn't even sound like, okay. Okay, I'm confused. I need to hear this song. Causing the song's promotions to be delayed and Spicy to be promoted instead. Well, Spicy is a better song, so I don't know if that helps. Who is this? Who am I looking at? That is not Winter.
Karina?
It's
okay. Karina.
That is not Karina either. She looks like a damn.
Karina.
She looks like a Sim.
Karina.
This is weird Photoshop.
It is weird.
Ning Ning looks weird in that picture too. But
wow, just calling out her face.
No,
this is what she looks like.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, that does seem shady. I'm not calling out plastic surgery. I'm saying it's weird Photoshop, like bad Photoshop.
Wow.
You know, honestly, I used to think that Winter and Korean looks the same, but now I don't at all.
See, when you told me that, I was like, they don't look alike. I mean, sometimes they might, but like, I don't know, their head shapes are different to me, and a lot of the other things.
Yeah, they do look really different. I will say, is this drama season making Winter the new... Well, I feel like it's always been Winter in Karina, right? But I feel like I hear more about Karina. But I feel like every single thumbnail for Drama is Winter this time.
It's because her hair, let me tell you, she looks so good.
Winter outside?
Like the curl, like whenever it was like curly, it just looks so, what is it, 20s? I don't even know. Like whatever, it just looked
like flapper era.
Yeah, but long.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Winter with the red hair is a Mona. I'm here for it. I feel like she is standing out, but I just thought that was interesting that like a lot of, not all of them, but a lot of the thumbnails and like screen stills are Winter, and I was like, we have a new It Girl.
Too.
New It Girl. Andre, you don't miss anything. This is like basically an open bar episode because y'all, I'm just really out here being busy. Like, it's so annoying because like it's also poor time management on my part, but it's just like I want to finish things, right? Like, but I don't have the time to all the time. It just sucks. I don't know.
Also, I think if you go back to the article, they actually had some lyrics.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ooh, that was reportedly there.
Oh, the chorus?
Yeah.
Okay, Avatar, wind, sunlight, water, wind, sunlight. How were water?
Imagine.
We're gonna... What? How was this supposed to be sung?
Wind, sunlight, water.
Absolutely not. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Sorry,
Wind, sunlight, water.
I can't do that.
Wind, sunlight, water. Wind, sunlight, water. We're gonna add there.
That would be so bad.
I would actually kind of stand. Who was it? Dreamcatcher, who also made a song about climate change.
Did they?
I believe it
Which
was
one?
I forget what it was called.
I only know one song by them, to be honest.
But I remember us talking about it on here. Oh, no.
And I also heard it on here, so I know 2 songs because I pay attention.
Wind, sunlight, water. Wind, sunlight, water.
It's growing on you.
Wait, hold. Oh, fun! It's growing on me. Sunshine, water. We plant a tree by adding what we already have. Don't forget the words of win are higher. Girl, it's not. Isuman, you need to. I don't know. You need to get it together. Mason, and they got their first win. Yeah, that's the context of what we were talking about it with.
What does that have to do with the world?
I think it's
Mason?
French. It's French for something, right? I forgot.
I was thinking mason jar.
Mason jar. Green smoothie.
Honestly.
That's the new song.
Habitation. Oh.
What else did we want to talk about? Okay, so I'm so confused with this young Miss Ayun from Baby Monster. Is she in or is she or is she ain't? Well, that's the thing. At first there was this dramatic article on r/Kpop where like she's not in the group anymore, but then from what I've been reading, it says due to health reasons she won't be a part of the debut, but she's technically still in the group. And I'm like,
is that what they said?
Yeah, that's the last statement I heard. But
sounds like a YG answer.
Like we don't know. They're like, is you is or is you ain't? We don't know. But I was just like, this is very confusing. But it seems like she's suffering from health problems. So I'm like, if that's the case, then like, I don't know, because I know a lot of people are like, conspiracy theory, like, what's going on here? Did she get kicked out? Blah blah. But since they're like clearly like, oh, okay, she's sick and she needs to focus on her health, then I'm like, okay, I have no choice but to believe that. But it's just, I don't know.
People were saying it's because she's, well, not people. It might just be one person. But I was seeing like somebody say like, oh, it could be like because she's very popular. They don't want to just say that she outright is gone. So they're trying to hold on to whatever popularity she was going to bring. Well, because she was like one of the most popular ones.
Was she in the teasers that they were releasing?
I didn't see her. I feel like she's been missing since that show.
The end of the Baby Monster show? Because I remember the first time people were like mentioning it was because she wasn't at that Blackpink thing, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll send my detective on it. I'm just kidding. I'll close the case myself.
YG's gonna be like, no, get out of here. We know what we're doing.
YG,
she's gone.
Me. Oh yeah. That's why I remember it being. So I'm not fully sure, but it'd be interesting. I mean, okay, again, she's sick. They're saying she's sick, but if she ends up like just kind of leaving, that'd be interesting. But I mean, listen, YG, that's the way the cookie crumbles. What else? That collab between Soyeon Winter and Liz.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy for Liz. Because I feel like
I was very happy it was her. I was hoping it was gonna be Ning Ning. No offense to Winter.
I honestly was surprised it was Winter too. Because at first, when people were saying it was Won Young, I was like, oh, Won Young, Karina, and then probably Soyeon. Is Soyeon the most popular member in G-Idol? Is she?
I would.
Or is it Miyeon?
I was gonna say either her or I don't know. They all seem like the same to me, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Except for Soyeon. I guess Soyeon's more popular just because of her credits as a producer and whatnot.
Yeah, I thought it was just like, oh, we're gonna bring all the it girls together and just wrangle them up. Not to say that who's not there is not it girls, but I think this is really good because Winter's very popular, aespa's really popular, idols, they're all really popular groups, but I just love because I feel like this is a lot of exposure for Liz, and I feel like there's always been a lot of like frustration with the amount of singing parts she gets, so now it's a smaller group. There's a lot of attention on it because we haven't seen something like this in a while. I was like mentioning to you when I was like, oh, this reminds me of when like Sugi, Chang'an, and Shinbi, and it was actually Soyeon too. She's like, okay, round two, when they got together, and I feel like we haven't had one of these like big girl group collabs, so good for her. Okay,
yeah,
eat a bit, eat a tad.
I think they went with Winter because it's for like a Jeju thing, and I think she's from there.
Oh, that's cute.
I think that's part of why she was chosen. Even though, like, she's a great singer, so it's like whatever as well.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So did you hear about this whole thing about like, okay, caveat, I don't care. Like, he can do what he wants. So I hope nobody take this as me criticizing him. But there was like a picture of Rat Monster that surfaced of him smoking, but it was because I guess he accidentally uploaded it to his own Instagram story. And then he deleted it. And I guess people's idea was that he was supposed to upload it to his close friends. Ooh. And then it was whatever. But then he also, like, he was on live and he was like, guys, stop talking about it. It doesn't matter. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess
post it again. I dare you.
I think he did something like that, right? Maybe. RM smoking pic. Picture.
Watch him do it right now.
He's watching this.
Exactly. He's watching right now.
Listen, we will not judge you. Let's see. Okay, this is from Times of India. This has too many ads on it.
I always find this very interesting. I go on this site a lot for information, and I'm like, why is it Times of India? But I'm reading about Korea.
Maybe it's like the pop culture section, you know? BTS is global.
But they're on top of it.
Yeah, I love a good write-up. Like, some of these sites, they're like coming out of nowhere, but it's like, this is a really good write-up. So BTS RM seems to have accidentally shared a picture, which is not meant for social media. On November 11th, RM shared a picture of him smoking a cigarette, sporting a cropped hairdo. He seemed to be in an outdoor location. Okay, with the cropped hairdo, outdoor location.
Is the picture there?
Yeah. He kind of is giving. Okay. I love a shaved head. Listen, but seemingly.
Oh, he's in the army, right?
I'm like, no way.
No.
I mean, maybe. How is he having live streams then?
I don't know. No, maybe not. Maybe. I was like, why does he have a shaved head?
But he's only 30. Or he's not even 30 yet.
I guess because Suga just went. He has another year, I guess. It's next year.
But I'm so confused because he did a live stream.
Army?
Maybe you don't have to. I don't know what kind of service he's doing either, so. But yeah, so he uploaded it by mistake. He was quick to delete it from Instagram. But people took screenshots. Duh. I imagine that, like, with BTS, how big they are, you could upload that for a second and half the population still saw it within that second.
You're so careful.
Exactly. Which is why I was like, okay, some of you famous people are way too reckless. I am not having an like, I don't care if it's a Finsta. I don't care if it's a private Instagram. I don't care if it's close stories. First of all, who's ever in your close stories, you must trust them with your, like, firstborn. Because the way that even if they open and look at your story at the wrong time and somebody sees what's on your story over their eye and that's going to be screenshot and, like, you are BTS. Like, come on. Like, that's crazy that you would use close stories. But if that is what happened or whatever.
I think I would give my phone to my manager for, like, my actual public one, and then I'd have my personal one on my own phone.
Yeah.
So that I don't accidentally do something.
Literally, like, it's two separate, like, devices, so there can never be the confusion, because, yeah, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I just think that's, I don't even think I would have any pictures on my phone. All my pictures would be taken with Polaroids, and if you want to see them, you have to come to my house. They're in a safe, okay?
They'd find it anyway if you're that famous.
Probably. Remember when they saw Jungkook, or they found Jungkook's girlfriend and his dog or whatever?
Oh, that was so creepy. Like, they were in his window, basically. What in the world?
Oh God, y'all seek Jesus. Anyway, okay, so people were mad. All right, yeah. Okay. Well, during a recent Weverse live, RM had assured armies. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe this is not when he talked about it. But yeah, I mean, this is crazy. Because again, I mentioned this last time when we briefly talked about the whole G-Dragon situation. But I'm just it's so crazy. Like, I specifically remember that one picture of Taehoon smoking, that like literally Tao and Taehoon smoking, and like people were spreading that every 2 to 3 business days and using it as a reason why EXO should disband and they're the worst group ever. So to see that it's such a common thing now is so crazy.
Yeah.
No comment though, you know.
Yeah, it was a very weird time.
Yeah, it was the worst of times, it was the best of times. Miss Jessica Jung comeback. I didn't know she was coming. Wait, to Korea? Like a Korean?
No, I sent you this.
Did you?
Not even looking at your messages.
I've blocked you years ago. I don't know if
I
you
can
noticed.
tell. You know what? I'll keep sending stuff anyway.
You know, I admire the dedication. One day I'll unblock. One day.
And I was like, I didn't even know she came back a second or a third time to come back a fourth time.
Oh yeah, she had music. She was like, Taeyong won't keep me down. No, I'm just kidding. See, the thing is, y'all, I'm kidding. Okay. Jessica Jung, former Girls' Generation, with the 4th mini album, Beep Beep. First of all, looking very Y2K. I mean, it's kind of funny, but she looks a bit like Taeyong.
She kind of does.
I was gonna say, am I wrong? But it's giving. I love this. The pink, the Y2K references. It's giving like Mean Girls, Legally. Oh my God, did you see that teaser for the new Mean Girls?
I feel like somebody was telling me about this.
It was going kind of viral when it came out.
I think Dan was telling me. Somebody was telling me about this, and I was like, why?
Honestly, truly. Because no offense. Well, to be fair, there was okay. So apparently it's based off the Mean Girls musical, but then apparently there's no singing in it. Like, so
wait, what?
It's based off the musical, but there won't be singing. So I don't know what that means.
I think it was Dan, and I think he said he liked it because that there's a girl that's a singer.
Oh, maybe it does have singing.
That's in it. So if it doesn't have singing, then what's the point?
That'd be kind of funny, honestly.
Having an actual singer.
They get Beyonce just to have her not sing.
A waste.
That's funny. I'm sorry, this is really funny. Jordy said about Ion and Baby Monster, maybe she witnessed YG's foolishness firsthand and ran.
I mean, they've all seen it. When that show, like when he was just sitting there, the foolishness was right in front of their faces.
That'd be so funny. Honestly, I'm surprised that we don't have a situation where like you're on a survival show, some type of survival show, whether it's like a company internal one or like a produced one-on-one, and you get in the group and then like, but you realize how popular you are, so you just are like, I don't want to be in this group. I just want to explore my popularity. Like, I'm surprised we don't see that more often. Like, people just pulling out.
There's probably they're legally obligated to stay.
Boo! Well, then try to lose on purpose. Like,
I don't think they can if it's by voting.
Just be
what
like,
are they gonna do?
Oh my God, guys!
Destroy their reputation.
My fans stink, and then like on the.
And that's how you don't become famous.
No,
afterwards.
but then afterwards you're like, guys, that was a deep fake. Yeah, that was an AI. I've been had. It was Mnet Evil editing, and people were like, where? Oh, Mnet Evil editing.
They would still drag you. You know they would.
Maybe, but listen, your stance would be like, of course we love you, baby angel. You of course you were sabotaged. But yeah,
That's true, but not really.
Uh, Andre says about RM and his smoking picture. I mean, I'm not a fan of smoking, but he's an adult and he can do what he wants. True.
Yeah.
True. I mean, that's like point blank period at the end. I really hate like you know how there's like manager fans or PR fans that are just like, the group should be doing this and should be going on these shows and should be blah blah. There's like mom fans who are like parent fans, yeah, who baby them, and it's just like, I like, okay, let me not do that voice, but they're just like, you shouldn't be you don't understand, you shouldn't be exposing like what was it, Lotto, when she performed at the Global Citizens thingy with Jungkook, he was like, she was in this awful getup. I will say it was a very awful getup, but it was like this beige outfit with like sparkly things where her like nipples would be and where her like lower part would be, and people were just like, I would not, like, this was her chance. She was on a global stage with Jungkook and she wears that is so like unbecoming, like that is so inappropriate. Exactly. They're like, inappropriate. Like I was like,
it's like, that's what I was going for. Thank you. Okay.
But it's like, you guys sound like parental figures like scolding their daughter for wearing spaghetti straps, but it's like, you don't really care that she, like, you don't really care about her, you just care that she's presenting herself that way in front of Jungkook's eyes, and I'm just like, we need to be for real. I'm so sorry, but we need to try to be. It's
probably seen worse in Hollywood.
Exactly. Well, no,
that's an ugly outfit. What the heck is that?
Yeah, it's very, I mean, from an ugly versus good looking outfit perspective, yeah, I get the kind of dragging, but like from a, oh my god, it's so scandalous, please be for real. I just need you to, I'm begging. But yeah, speaking of Jungkook, I did want to talk about briefly, I mean, we kind of clocked, because I feel like we both kind of clocked this, but there was like I don't think it was Pitchfork, I forget who reviewed it. Somebody reviewed his album.
Was that like Enemy or something?
Yeah. And it was pretty low. I think this was the same guy that people were dragging on Twitter because he gave Pink Pantheress's new album a low score. And but he like rated New Jeans really high. But it was a couple people saying that it wasn't.
That's baffling.
Yeah.
The Blueprint gets
listen. But yeah, people were saying that it was basically an interview or a rating, ranking, whatever you want to say, about how like basically he had no personality or individuality on this album, and how, you know, it is catchy music, but as a new artist, you're trying to like solidify yourself. So like, it just seemed very just like you could hear the producers and whoever was behind the track more than you could like really see Jungkook as an artist. And I agreed. I wholeheartedly agreed when I first, like, you can literally be like, okay, that's his Michael Jackson song, that's his Justin Timberlake song, that's his Ed Sheeran song, which is like, I don't know. Do you think that he has particular artistry when it comes to singing?
I feel like he hasn't done enough solo, for me to know. I feel like this is probably why it sounds like that. I'm wondering if like he was just going for whatever, and then maybe his next album will be like, okay, people like this sound for you, and this is what you also liked, so we can do this.
So like throwing anything at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
7 stuck, baby doll. So let's get more 7.
He's like 3 days where it's at.
No.
That's a good song. I don't know.
That's funny though that you would say that, because in that same article they were basically like, it's, or maybe I don't know if it was that review or the second review on this particular Panchoa article, but they were talking about how everything just seemed geared to trying to get the most like sales, get the most number ones, get the most like the whole entire like essence of like the single releases and the comebacks. Like it's just like, let's make this big as possible by any means. And from what I was kind of interpreting, it was like and doing that while making the quality also suffer. because you're just worried about what. And they even mentioned the like bunch of remixes that like get pushed out and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, well, that might be a strategy where it's like, let's just make sure people know who he is by just doing whatever we can to get the charts, get the awards, get the sales. And then next time, like you said, now it's more like, okay, now that you know who he is as an individual, this is him as an actual artist. I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know. I've been watching a lot of his interviews and they've been kind of stale too, no offense. Like the ones where he's like speaking English because it's limited, they're kind of stale. But I feel like when he can speak Korean, it's a lot more like you get a lot more detail into like his like thought process and stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but
I'd expect that.
There was one interview where he was interviewing with Jimmy Fallon, and like Jimmy Fallon was like, I don't know if Jimmy was like, what's your favorite food or something. I'm like, this dry ass question, Jimothy, you need to something
in general.
I forget what, maybe like New York food or something, but he was like, I like pizza but I don't like leftovers. And I was like, he's so cute.
Scripted.
It's not scripted.
This man even told him what to say. The world. But I don't like leftovers. That second part just sounds so rehearsed.
It's so cute because you can still see that like he's thinking. Like I feel like it's probably really hard because like he's not fluent in English, and then also he's like by himself now that he doesn't have like the other members, and then also like it's like in front of a bunch of people, so it's like I'm thinking like imagine like me learning Japanese and then me not being good, like me being a beginner, and then also I have to immediately go from learning it to like using it in front of hundreds and millions of people. Yeah. Like, oh my god, I'd be embarrassed.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'd be like,
it just sounds like a Hinge profile answer.
Not Hinge.
Trying to pick off a conversation.
Not Hinge Jungkook. But yeah. Also, something really interesting. I was watching Taemin's what was it, Suchita, like that the variety show that Suga has. Taemin was on.
How is he still doing
shows?
I don't understand.
The Suge Knights aren't coming for me. The Suge Knights aren't coming for me.
I'm part of the Suge Knights. I'm worried about him because how is he doing this?
Don't listen, Suge Knight.
I don't need him going to jail.
She's a fake Suge Knight. I'm a real Suge Knight. Listen,
I'm a real. No, I am
not
real.
him going to jail.
I was the only one that was worried about him not going to the army. Like nobody was asking questions.
Worried.
So confused because look what happened to Ravi. Look at what happened to him.
Okay, here's the thing. Not to say that VIX was not a big group and they're not famous or anything. Not putting them down. But
wow, what are you about to say? That they're not a big group and that you're going to put them down?
No, I feel like no one in BTS would ever do that because they would immediately get skewered.
Well, yeah, now they won't.
Well, no, like, I don't even think post the whole thing when that happened with Ravi. Like, I think just in general, it's like there's no way they could get rid of it or get away from that because they're way too in the public eye for no one to look into it. Even the slightest weird, like thing, anomaly, whether it's like a genuinely concerned fan or like they're dedicated haters. So again. Because obviously VIX weren't as active as they used to be at the time or whatever, so it's kind of different as well. But like I just feel like they won't even try it because it's like if we even tried it, it would immediately get sniped. We would immediately like people like some people would be like, but a lot of people would be like, you're like the premier K-pop group of our country and you're like humiliating us like that, like. It would be too tough. Like I feel like.
But nobody was asking why he wasn't in the army. It was so confusing.
We're letting him come. We're letting him bring the information to us.
I think they could have gotten away with it. I honestly, with how little people were caring that Suga was just like out here touring.
That's because Suga
filming.
That was kind of curious, but I think it was like kind of like more recently made public knowledge about like his shoulder or something. So maybe it was like Some people
But
knew,
still,
and they
like,
just assumed.
Kai literally went to the army. He had a broken back.
Now
for
people are
like
gonna
years.
now people are gonna accuse you of being a bitter XOL and just wanted Suga in the army. The Suge Knights. They're like, you're just mad because Kai went.
It's just very confusing. That's not even just Kai. It's like Taemin, like everybody.
Speaking of Taemin, so he was on, and at one point they bring Jimin out because they're besties, and it was really funny. I was so gagged. Like, I guess Suga and like Taemin they're the same age, like born in the same year, but they're not super close. And like Jimin was like, honestly, knowing you both, there's no way y'all will ever be friends. Like, your personalities are too different. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gagged a bit. But I kind of get that too when you have two friends that are like, you can be the friends with both of them, but they would never actually get along. Like, but it was really funny. But what I wanted to say was, what did I want to say? Oh, Jimin mentioned that he's taking English lessons.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like, didn't Jungkook also say he was doing lessons?
Did he? I would imagine.
I thought he was trying.
His English singing voice is just so, like, flawless. Like, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which is good.
Yeah.
If you're going to be singing in English.
Yeah. He really I feel like he seems like a perfectionist, which kind of scares me sometimes. But
why?
I don't know. Perfectionists are scary. Like, I feel like they push themselves to the limit, which is scary.
To the limit.
Hey. I think maybe it was pre-filmed because his enlistment already started. Well, I'm not sure because Taemin only recently came back. So but his army service started a while. Well, I guess, people know that they're going to come out with stuff, for a while, but I'd imagine it's decently recent, ?
Did he do anything with his new song?
Who?
Taemin.
Like, did he sing it?
Or do anything with it?
They were promoting it. Like, he talked about
it.
Did
he talk about it?
Yeah.
When he was talking to Suga?
Yeah. Maybe. I think. I mean, why else would he be there?
You watched it.
Honestly, by the end, I kind of had to skim because I had to go back to work, I didn't want to get fired.
Because if he talked about his comeback, that's weird, because how would he have?
I don't think it's pre-filmed. I think he's currently filming this stuff. Because that would be so far in advance.
Send him to jail. Okay.
XOL, I'm tired of you. Remember that video that went viral like years ago of that XOL and that army debating who's the better group? It's toxic.
No.
It's
I
toxic.
can imagine. That whole entire, 2016 period was terrible.
Bad times, y'all. Bad times.
Yeah. When Hallyu was a mess.
Yeah. It's such a shell of its former self, which is so sad.
Yes, it really is.
No offense to people who still use it, but and maybe I'm too old to use it now.
I think I blame them for going away for
I blame Sad
year.
Face. They needed to get the servers together.
Yeah.
This is very avant-garde discussion tonight. You had to be there. No, honestly, Stan Twitter is just not the same. There's something about One Hallyu and like the way you could just navigate, and how they had like a very certain trolls that would always be annoying.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Like, Reddit's not the same. Nothing's the same as it. I can't capture it. It's so annoying.
It sucks too because it works so well, but it's like, for what? Like, nobody's even there. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, a popping like article will get like 30 comments.
Yeah, it was great. Now it's like, I don't know. Reddit's like oversaturated and not as
connected.
That, and like, what is it? There's not a lot of trolls, I feel like.
Well, I feel like they just get deleted.
Twitter has too many trolls.
Yeah, it's almost all trolls.
And I don't want to be there.
You need a good level of like being harassed and like just chilling,
Exactly. Like, Twitter is like too much for my brain. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting angry.
Yeah, you're right though. He could have probably just talked maybe talk to them in advance. I don't know. I have to go back and see if he like actually sung the song or anything like that. But I know like Jungkook had gone on there before Seven was released, and he like sang the song and like danced to it and stuff like that. So that it could have been that.
Oh.
You know how because they have the songs like
Yeah.
like already done. It's just that it's waiting for it to debut. Leanne
That's
says,
true.
"Oh, apparently one of the baby monsters." Yeah, we just talked about it. Ion is not debuting due to health reasons, but I'm glad at least like they came forward with something, because the speculations were like, I feel like people love to like say the worst things like when something seems suspicious. So but
It's a weird trait.
I mean, I really am really sad, like, about how, like, I feel like the internet is so negative. And I know that's like saying the sky is blue, but sometimes it really grosses me out how quickly people are willing to jump to, like, the worst interpretations of things. And it's just
like, stay with it.
Exactly. Like, honestly, I would like to issue an apology to GDRAGON stans. Well, not really. I mean, I'll say apology because they were eating me up in their comment section, Jazz, and you weren't defending me. You
defended yourself. I watched the video.
Yeah, but I want you to defend me in the comments.
First of all, I didn't even go in the comments. I hide. I'm not looking at any comments. I speak here and I go home and I go to sleep and I never come back here until the next week.
Jazz, they were eating me up. But yeah, in that last time, I'll say, and I already kind of said this in my other video, but I apologize for talking about something that I did not look up in detail, right? And I also apologize for maybe conflating multiple conversations into one conversation. So, point blank period, at the time, the only like news we got is that he was accused of being booked, or he was booked, but he did not learn that until he saw in the article. But he was testing negative on his drug tests anyway. But I feel like then we went on to the fact that when he did get in trouble with smoking weed, then we started talking about how it's not that big of a deal. And then we start like, it was a lot of conversations. So I can see why people were like, well, it seems like you're just trying to crap on him. But then I brought up how like, it seems like Big Bang gets disrespected a lot in a lot of like fan spaces these days. And just kind of a general like observation about that. Like I wasn't saying, it was deserved or it wasn't deserved, but like, they were eating me up because of that too. I was confused. But I will say maybe all those conversations didn't deserve to be back to back to back to back to back to back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he was cleared, and I read somewhere that apparently the police admitted that the only reason they like investigated him is because somebody was like, well, GDRAGON we haven't come for him in a while. I don't know. You might want to check it out. So yeah, but
I mean, they got his name back in the news. Maybe it was YG.
Stop.
He seems like he'd be shady enough to do that.
Maybe it was some hateration in the stancery. We don't know. Yeah. But to that point, I kind of felt bad for GDRAGON fans, ? Almost, because they were like, oh, that makes me seem so shady and they're gonna eat me up again. Okay, I feel bad because point blank period, he was wrongly accused and he's been testing positive. But a lot of people, when that article first came out, jumped on it. I remember there was like a subsequent article where it was like GDRAGON acting weird at the airport, and it was just him like moving around weird, and people were like, it proves he's on crack or whatever. And so like, GD fans, Peace Minus One fans were fighting for their lives, trying to like defend him. And that where everyone's saying, oh, this, that, and the third, Big Bang, GDRAGON, this, that. And then in all the articles where it was like, oh, testing negative, oh, the police admit that they only booked him because somebody pointed him in their direction. Oh, like he's really torn up about this and stuff like that. It was crickets. And it's like, oh, now that the truth is out and it doesn't fit your narrative, nobody wants, like everyone was there for the negativity, but when things are getting cleared up, all of a sudden, wait, what is it? When I'm not here, you want to go like this, but when I pull up, you don't want to.
Where is that from?
It's like that TikTok of that little girl. She's like, clearing this girl, I guess, who was having trouble. He's like, when I'm not around, you want to go like this, but when I come, you never want to post up. She's like in 3rd grade. I'm like,
Oh, I think I do remember that.
Yeah, but yeah. It's Michael Park says, I feel a little bit sad mentioning this, but have you both found out about FX's Sully documentary on Netflix? I'm glad she spilled so much tea about the industry.
I didn't even know it came out.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last time I heard about that was people when I think they announced that they were gonna put it on Netflix, and there was a lot of controversy around that because some people felt it was inappropriate. But I did not know it was out, and I did not watch it. But now I have to make sure to check it out. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's really gonna be sad to watch. I think I'm gonna save my thoughts till I watch it, but yeah, I'm interested in watching it. I don't remember, is this part of like a larger series? Because I feel like I remember it being like it was her episode of like a larger series that was happening or something, and they decided not to show it earlier because, you know, with her passing, they felt like it wasn't appropriate. But I have to check that out. Michael says, I like the fact that she mentioned that idols need to have their own unions because they're basically puppets for the company. Okay, speak on it. Speak on a period. Yeah, it's quite sad. And I know she would, yeah, technically be a second gen idol. But one of the things that I thought was so interesting is that, like, nowadays we hear about a lot of idols that are like silver spoon idols, or golden spoon. What is it? Silver spoon, golden spoon?
Now you have me questioning.
Yeah.
When like, you said silver spoon, I was like, yes, that sounds correct.
But then, like, it seems like golden spoon would be like, because golden is gold.
Yeah. Wait. This is gonna bug me. I think it's silver spoon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm corrected as well. It's silver spoon. Yeah. But like back in the day, I felt like the more common story was that like they were poor. This was their last chance at like they're like trying to support their family and stuff like that. And I always felt like weird about that because I feel like that mixed with poor contracts, poor working conditions and stuff like that, it's so easy to take advantage of somebody, especially when this is like their ticket to like being able to provide for themselves and their family, or maybe their last chance at their family being able to like, you know, make ends meet or something like that. So it's really, really sad. But mix that with the fact, like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, nobody wants to see hags up there or whatever, but I think a lot of people miss the fact one of the big reasons why people don't like really young idols is because you are, once again, more likely to be taken advantage of like when you're very, very young. So that's great that she was speaking out about that. But yeah, okay, it was a drama sequel to IU's drama Persona. Yeah, okay, I remember that. I think you froze, Jazz. Oh, okay, never mind, you're unfrozen. But yeah, I gotta check that out. It's so sad though, because it's like it's hard to bring up a lot of this stuff because a lot of people don't like to think about like the possibility that like the idol that they love to watch and stuff like that is being treated poorly behind the scenes. And I feel like sometimes it results in like things getting swept under the rug because people feel like, well, if I call it out and acknowledge that all this like grimy stuff is happening, then I will feel like an asshole if I turn around and like be like, okay, but when is your inky guy will come back or whatever. But yeah, it's quite sad. And I feel like a lot of like creative industries are like that too. Like they take advantage so much of like creative people because I feel like, you know, you're always sold this idea like you're lucky to be able to be an idol or be famous or be a singer or whatever, so you need to just take whatever conditions that comes with because people would like kill to be in your position. But yeah, it's all sick and twisted. What else whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. I think I talked about everything on my list. Oh, B2B officially left Cube.
I thought that was last week.
Was it? Maybe it was, actually, now that I think of it.
Because I think it was like they left. Didn't someone else leave? Pentagon?
Oh. They didn't all leave, though. I think it was a few members.
Yeah. Because I think some of them are still in the army.
Oh yeah, like the ones that are still in the army like haven't left, and it's like, okay, well, when you get out, follow suit. But yeah, that's interesting. Did you have anything else you wanted to mention?
Um, I do not remember. I think I I think we went over everything that I was thinking of.
Okay, this was already an open bar, but does anyone have any last calls for topics before we wrap up for the night? This was a shorter episode, guys. Like I had mentioned in my Instagram or my Twitter post that I then deleted, I was swamped this week, so I didn't really have time to set up the podcast in the way I liked. I do want to real quick though show off this page. Look how I vamped it. So look at her. Listen, that's the remix. I'm giving y'all a little sneak peek. You're welcome. But yeah, Cube is hanging on to relevancy by a thread, and that is honestly, and I wonder if that's good for G Idol or bad for G Idol, because it's like now you're like the most relevant thing there, so like if you make any demands they better meet that or you're out. But then also they're like basically solely relying on you for everything because you're their only bargaining chip at this point. So
don't they have another girl group?
Was it them that okay, wasn't there news that they're gonna debut a new boy group soon?
Oh, is it that something?
But I don't think Cube has another boy group.
They have Lightsum.
Lightsum is Cube? I always am confused if they're Woolim or Cube. Yeah, you're right, though.
Well, the other group is Woolim. The one that sounds like Lightsum.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, there's so many groups that just sound the same to me. And not, like, vocally. It's just the name of their group.
Yeah.
There's, like, Lightsum, Rocket Punch, Punch Up. I don't even know.
One Punch. Throwback. Samuel in one.
That was an interesting time. And the one. Then he went to YG for like 2 seconds.
And then he became a video vixen.
And then he had one. What?
He became. He was an.
Oh, vixen.
Yeah. He was
He said victim. I was like, what does that mean?
That's so wild. No, he became a video vixen, which, but.
I mean, I guess that.
He was cute, so.
Yeah.
It works, but.
You do what you must.
Honestly, I say that so dramatically, but he was just in one of United's videos as like the love interest.
When you said it.
Well, I mean, that's what a video vixen does. Just be hot in video, So
I guess, yeah.
It was a video of Vixom. I don't know the boy version of Vixen. Maybe it's just boy. I mean, maybe it's just Vixen. Guess SM is gonna launch a global boy group now. I mean, they already have Super M, so why would they need another one?
What the heck?
I'm confused. That doesn't make any sense.
Super M's dead.
How? Now Brown Cow.
I'm sorry. Blame Lucas. I'm so sorry. He was the soul. He was a vocalist, he was a rapper, he was a dancer. I don't know what to tell you. All the other members kind of like...
Honestly, he was hard carrying.
Like, what did they do?
I was really disappointed.
Lucas was...
Like,
he was jumping.
Timon, we need something from you. We need something from you, babes. No. It wasn't there. Just kidding. Kai, why? What are we doing? Baekhyun? No. Like...
Ken, all those other members. The people. The background dancers,
if you will, honestly. Leanne, I'm like scared now. Leanne says, not really K-pop, but everyone go watch the K-drama A Good Day to Be a Dog. It's super fluffy and cute. The romance is adorable, and watching it is good for your blood pressure. I've done research. Okay. Double-blinded study. I need that. I want to go into my soft girl era, and I feel like the first step is consuming soft girl media. So after watching Five Nights at Freddy, I've decided to turn a new leaf.
Go the opposite way.
Exactly. With good content. Josh Hutcherson, Crush ended. That was a horrible movie, and you put me through that because you were one of the reasons.
Crush ended. You should watch. Have you watched this show?
Bridget Terabithia? Yes. I have the VHS and the Blu-ray.
Ew. I still have never seen that.
How dare.
Any book that I read in school, I was like, I'm not watching this. I know exactly what happens.
Wait.
So I just never did. Like Coraline, I've never seen Coraline.
But
I read the book.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I don't know. I must have read Bridge to Terabithia first, but I really don't know what my, like, if I was like, oh, I already know how this goes, what's the point? Because that seems like my thought process, but I don't know. Miyeon stepping down as MC of Mnet Countdown, or M Countdown. How long has she been doing it? I feel like, though, people usually step down when they just have other stuff to do, so maybe that's a good thing.
I feel like they've been busy.
Honestly, girls. Leanne says, Bridge to Terabithia was so sad. Why did they do that? Truly and honestly, I was confused because I was like, that's shallow ass river? What? Like, I don't understand.
You read that in 3rd grade? You're like, he did what? What happened?
Very confusing.
Why are we reading this?
3 years. Holy crap. Dang. I honestly, though, I don't know if I ever...
3 years? Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently. I honestly have not been a girly. I don't know if I was ever a girly that would really sit down and watch all of the, like, music shows. I would usually just watch my faves cuts, if I'm being honest. Yeah. So maybe that's why I didn't notice.
When they come on, like, as musical guests, I'd be like, I'd watch. Yeah. But I'm not watching the host.
You're actually cropping them out of the video and watching that.
Yeah, I don't even notice they're there. You could put anyone there. You could put Ryan Seacrest and I probably wouldn't even notice.
He's like, kamsahamnida.
I mean, maybe that might pull me out. I'd be like, wait. Something's wrong.
Oh, 안녕하세요, Usher입니다. Remember his Inkigayo?
That would really pull me out. I'd be like, what the heck is Usher doing here?
사랑해입니다.
Usher.
You didn't see the clip of Usher on Inkigayo in like 3001?
No, is this a thing?
Oh, they already finished Dream Academy? That was toxic. That fandom.
10 girls, that's huge.
Oh, okay. It's just the final 10. That I really want to just check that out because I actually thought that 8-K was really cute, but it is giving toxicity on such, like, every time it pops up on like my Reddit or my TL, like, it's toxic. It's just another thing. Like, and I really hate that about variety or like survival competition shows. But I mean, they seem really talented though. So
what was it called? Dream Academy. I was going to say Dream High. A dream high. Seminar.
Dream Seminar is a great alternative name. Maybe that's the boys season next year. Listen.
Oh no. This is too complicated, even though I've never watched any episodes.
I'm gonna watch it back when it's over, so I'm like, okay, well, I already know how it ends, let me just go be along for the ride. But it's such a cute concept, and like I was like on their Instagram for 2 seconds and like looking at like some of like the cute little videos they upload. I'm like, this seems so fun. I honestly haven't had like a big group of female friends in a really long time, so anytime I see like girl power type thing, I get so like nostalgic from like high school when we just like roll deep. Yeah, I know.
I don't think I had a friend group that was big enough for that.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna start singing. I just realized. Ooh, also Taeyeon's coming back.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's interesting.
Taeyeon's like, I gotta pull some strings to make sure. No, I'm just kidding. Well.
We'll see who wins. I feel like I have a feeling who will.
That's so.
I will not say.
That is so toxic, confirmed. Jazz. They can both win. They're both strong, independent women. Okay.
That's what I was getting at.
Oh, sorry.
You didn't let me finish.
What if Jack Harlow debuts in Korea and like a K-pop group? Because Jungkook inspired.
They'll kick him out. I'm kidding. I don't know.
I'm a my Jungkook. Take a chick off one
Honestly.
Look. If I was a body,
why? It sounds
He's saying that Jungkook can take a chick off one look, and when he see that body, he almost think it was a dead body or whatever he said.
Oh yeah.
I got one girl, too boring. 2 girls, I'm snoring.
That literally sounds like that Macklemore song.
I don't know what Macklemore song you're talking about. I know
because you still didn't look it up, even though I told you the name. It's called Downtown.
I'm not familiar with any song that's not Thrift Shop by Macklemore. I'm sorry.
Or, the other one. Here we go back to this moment.
That triggers me because it reminds me of like 2013 collegiate acapella. Like,
wait, which one?
That song, Hold Us Down.
Can't Hold Us?
Yeah, whatever. That just reminds me of the cringiness that was. Yes, that is a song.
Who's saying that?
Everyone.
I can't imagine that sounding good at all.
It's not going to.
I don't think I heard that at all.
That is a very and
I did that, and I regret it every time I hear it. I can hear the Sopranos being like, and it's like, where is that in the song? What note? Like, that is not a note in that song.
Oh,
It needs
God.
to, like, just throw me.
Oh, God. Leanne says, Tan never beating the hating Jessica allegations. So, as long as I breathe, I will take that meme, to the moon.
I remember people were saying, like, I think earlier this year, someone was like, oh, Taeyeon's going to come back. And then Taeyeon's like, I didn't know about this. Or whatever. And she was like being shady. But I wonder if she was sitting there like, guys, I already talked to my management and I said, I'm not coming back until Jessica comes back. I'm waiting for this moment. Like, who released that? Who told them to release that? I told y'all to wait. I'm ready.
God. That is
like, I don't want to.
That's like idol drama, like villain energy, like what? How they would do a Wattpad villain energy. But that would be funny. All right, guys, you do not. I swear, you don't have to go. Like, you really don't have to go home.
No, you really have to.
You don't. You can stay out. You can literally.
Yeah, do it.
There's a bar down on 38th in Crenshaw, but you got to get the heck out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining us once again on the Sleepy Idol. I don't know why I was. This is supposed to be me sipping tea, but sometimes
it looks like you're doing a joint.
I am not familiar. I'm a woman of God. I don't even know what that is.
Then why are you doing it like that?
I sip tea.
Why not pinky up?
Oh yeah, you're right. I hold my cups like this. Fancy.
Two hands.
It like dribbles on me. Fancy. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining us. Jazz, do you have anything you want to tell the people before? Oh, you guys are so sweet. Before we go.
I don't know if I said this before, but I was watching a show called Bodies. And it's nothing like I thought it was supposed to be, but it's very interesting. I thought it was like a mystery. I mean, it is a mystery. But I thought it was just a straight mystery.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like really interesting because it's like different time periods trying to solve the same mystery.
Ooh.
But it turns into something like, it's like very, very odd. But I like it.
Who's in it?
It's like 8 episodes. It's on Netflix. Nobody I know, I think.
Okay, a bunch of new
Like British.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it was giving British vibes. That kind of reminds me of there was a K-drama called Signal that was kind of similar. Like that. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
I think I remember that coming out.
Signal bonus, best song of 2017, song of the year. But yeah.
No, it wasn't. Sorry, I just heard what you said.
How dare. Agree. Mama will say it says it was, and that's all.
Mama, look at Mama now.
It's on the record books.
Look at their lineup compared to Melon. Just saying.
It all started when they gave Twice the Song of the Year award for Signal.
Exactly. Karma.
Yeah, like the stream, y'all. Like it. That seems so mean. I look so bad. Oh my god, y'all. I need to glow up because for some reason I'm just getting so many pimples because I'm stressed.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
But like, when does it end? How am I having adult acne? How am I having acne still? I'm 55. Like, get over it. Pimples and hormones. Get it together, girls. I'm trying to have my glow up at 70.
I like how you are 55 and now you're 70.
Listen, I don't
The
know.
aging. That's why you have pimples. Like we're just aging, like fluctuating like that.
Benjamin Button.
Your body can't regulate.
maybe you're onto something. I have to check my findings. But yeah, everyone, if you like the stream, make sure you like the stream. I don't know, I'm getting emotional, but
have a stream. I'll leave.
I didn't even say anything, and you're like, this is not working.
You said you were getting emotional.
I'm getting emotional because next year will be my 10-year anniversary of this channel.
Aww.
Which is crazy because I'm like only 24.
Bye.
How dare you? How dare you? How now, brown cow? And so like I'm just like, it's been a long road without you, my friend, but I'll tell you all about it. What's the Jungkook or the Jimin version of that song?
What?
The Jimin version of the song that he did with all them people?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I listened to that song.
How dare.
I'm pretty sure I did. I just don't. I don't know.
That was a cinematic masterpiece, and this is a Jimin household, so you need to make sure you stream twice a day, actually, you know?
Well, you didn't even know how it went.
Yeah, because, so anyway, guys. Yeah, period. Y'all, yeah. I'm losing my mind. Like, I don't know. I'm getting emotional. So when I was in the third grade, she gets so emotional, baby. Tell me how am I supposed to live without you? I don't know, y'all.
I forgot about that.
Turn it off because I might not. Oh, yes. Okay, you're bad at plugging. Everyone go follow Forfeit Gaming on Twitch.
Oh, I forgot about.
Y'all don't watch because she's saying don't watch. Leanne doing cross mod promotion here.
Thank you, Leanne.
She's like someone's gotta do it.
Yeah, because I'm out here like I'm sorry. It's 11:35.
That's true. Yeah, I actually have to hop off, y'all. So love y'all bunches, and I hope you have a great rest of the week, and see you next time on the Sleepy Idol.
Sorry.
Oh. Nyan. How dare you? This is what they come for. Okay, well, y'all, see ya. Love you. So. Mwah. Bye.